How's it going, everybody? This is Echo Papa, and today we're going to talk about the video editor. I've had a lot of requests for people for me to talk about the video editor, and there's a lot of things to discuss in it. But I'm going to try and cover all the questions and talk about the video editor as quick as I can. So if there's anything that you feel that I went over too fast in, or that I just glazed over, put it down in the comments, and I'll be sure to do a video that specializes just on what you want me to focus on. First of all, we're going to select a song. Now, this song right here, this song is this is an MP3 file. It's not a video, but we're going to add a video to it. So we're going to click, right mouse click, bring up our menu, click Video Editor, and here's our editor. Don't worry about this. It just shows the cover album art by default, but it's not going to stay in. This up here is our MP3 file. We can use our center scroll wheel and zoom in on it, and with the blue bar we can drag it around. Now this green line right here, there's a green line here and there's a green line up here. That's what is basically our cursor, and we can go ahead and add videos to that. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Now you have video overlays and text overlays. We're going to do the videos first. We can click this and then select the file that you want. Let's just pick a random one. We'll go with this one. Okay. Now this is just a preview of our video, and let's go ahead and we're just going to click overlay video, and it's going to insert this right at this green marker. Okay. Now you can see this has added this file from here to here. Now this video file is a loop. If we click stretch, it's going to go ahead and stretch it the whole length of the song, but we don't want that. So now, let me go ahead and play it. This video is now moving in slow motion, which looks so good sometimes, but usually it doesn't. But if your video length and your song length are pretty close to the same length, sometimes stretch works pretty good. But repeat, we'll just basically repeat it over and over again, which works really good if you have video loops. So now you see this blue bar up here. This is basically the selection for the entire song, because we did not select anything up here. So, but we can go ahead and remove this. Let's go ahead and put this in the garbage can. That's now gone. So we can up here we can select just part of it. Let's go ahead and highlight this, just that part right there. Okay. Now we're going to click overlay video. Now that video is just in this section right here. You can see the green markers right there. So if we were to play it, say from here, let's double click. If you double click on any part in here, it'll start playing from that point. You see our screen is black. As soon as it hits that point, our loop starts and then it stops. So let's go ahead, we can select this and we can move this around if we want to move it to a different spot. Or we can just hit the delete button, delete it. Now another thing that we can do is, like, let's say you have a video that you don't want the whole thing. Let's go ahead and we're going to select a different video here. You can select multiple videos too. It doesn't have to just be one, and it will just keep adding it to this drop down box. In fact, let's go ahead and add a couple. We'll add this one. Let's add this one. Let's add one more. We'll do this one. Okay, so now we have a few different videos that we can choose from, and you don't have to start from the beginning of the video. You can see right here, this is the entire length of the video, and this red mesh is basically the selection box. And so we can select, we can drag it longer or make it shorter. In the same way, like as up in here, you can zoom in and out by using your scroll wheel. You can go here and zoom in and out also. And this blue bar represents how long you're looking at down here, and you can also drag it around. So let's go ahead and we're going to select this whole thing all the way to the end. Okay, now if we come up here and we select here, this selection here, which we selected everything, this selection here, it's going to insert this into here. We click overlay video. There it is. Now, if we go over here, let's move our cursor. We're going to drag our green box. We can put it right at the end or somewhere else. We can put it. Let's skip it out a little bit. We're going to click a different one. Go to this one. We're going to click overlay video, and then now this video is this whole length. It's kind of long, this one right here. So let's go ahead and we're going to shorten this up. Take it and we're just going to drag it and make it shorter. We have a little bit of a gap here, so we're going to take this and bring it just close together, so just so they touch. There we go. So this, right here, we're going to double click on it. The first video plays. As soon as it gets to this point, it's going to switch to the other video. And there it is. So we've now put in 2 different videos into here, and we can drag them and move them independently. And we can add any of these videos here. We can keep adding videos as much as we want. So let's go ahead and you can even put a video in, like inside of another video. Like I said, this one's kind of long. Let's go ahead and we're gonna I'm gonna move this all the way to the. Let's take it out of here. I'm gonna delete it. We're gonna take this one and we're gonna put it right at the beginning of the song. Okay, all right, this one's right at the beginning of the song. Let's click here, select it right in the center. We're going to zoom in. Okay, and I'm going to select a patch right here. We're going to select a new part. We're going to call it, we'll select this one. Okay, overlay video. Okay, so now our song is going to play. When it hits this point, it's going to play this one and then go back to its original track. The original video is playing, so let's double click it. Let me start from the beginning here. Okay. This plays this one, it loads up this one, plays this one, and then it'll go back. All right, that's all right. So let's go ahead and we're going to save this. So we're going to click the save button. Now you can call this whatever you want. I typically like to call it linked video, and it's going to save it with the same title and the same artist, but you can change that if you want. And then it just has the extra remix line in here of linked video. Click save. Now if we look for our song, now you can see on top of our regular MP3 files, we also have this extra file, and it's got a little video icon here. And it says, now I have the remix column open. If you don't have that open already, I would open that. It makes it handy for identifying these files. So if I take this and drag it, basically all this file here is it's a data file. And it's going to say when I drag this up here, it's going to load up the MP3 and it's also going to load up those videos. You can see as soon as we did, it opened up a video into the window. Let's go ahead and click play and open this up here. And here's our video playing. It should jump to the other video in a second. At some point, there we go. And as soon as this video is done, it goes right back to our other video. And close that out. So that's a way that we can add multiple videos onto our file. All right, now this file right here, it did not create a new MP3 file, video file. This data file, if you right mouse click on it, and you can go to File Operations, go to Open in Explorer, you can actually see the file itself. And here it is right here. Here's the original MP3. It puts it in the same directory as whatever the original source file was. And this, you can see it just says the name of the song, or the name of the file actually, and then .vdjEdit. And then all this is, you can see right there, it says 724 bytes. So it's a pretty small little file. And it's just got the data connecting everything together. So if you want to get rid of it, you can click here and delete it, and it's gone. Or if you want to do it from inside the browser here, you can right mouse click on it, File Operations, Delete. It's going to ask you to say yes. Now that file's gone. So let's go ahead and we're going to go back in there. We're going to play that song again. Go back to Video Editor. This time we're going to do overlay text. So let's go ahead and select the section that we want, just like before. We're going to go, instead of video overlays, we're going to go to text overlay. Now we're going to type in what we want. We're going to say, let's party. Okay. So Now we're going to click overlay text, and it's going to be overlaid right here. There we go, next party. Now, this is the same way. We can select it and drag it around. If you don't make a selection up here, it's going to make it run across the entire thing. So, and then this here, if you want to move it like just in a corner, you can do that. So there it is. It says Let's Party. Move it anywhere we want. So let's go ahead and we'll move it up into this corner right here. And move it pretty close to the beginning here. Now let's go ahead and double click this. I double click it. You can use these buttons too. This will play it, and this one acts like a Q button. But just keep in mind, it's going to do it from wherever the cursor is. It's not going to do it from where you want it. If you double click it, it'll start right from that point. So I'm going to double click it. Okay, you can see it's blank. As soon as it hits this part, there it is. It says Let's Party. I know it's blinking right now, but it's not going to blink when the file actually plays. And it's going to keep playing all the way until it gets up to this point. Now we can edit this on top of just being able to move it around here. Select that. Now to move this around, you actually have to have this selected. If you don't have it selected, see right here, I deselected this. I can't do anything with this. But if I select it here, clicked it, now I can move it around again. So we can change the font, and this is limited only to the fonts that are on your computer. So we're going to make a different font. We can change the color. You can add a border to it if you want. Select. And you can add effects. You can make it do things other than just sit there. Now you can put other words in here too. Let's go ahead and right here we'll make it something else. We're going to say all night long. Overlay text. So now we have two selections. We got, in the same way that we had the two videos before, we now have two selections of text, and we can change the font. We got all night long, where we can drag anywhere we want. We got Let's Party. You can make them short or long. You can put your name on there if you want. Let's go ahead and we're going to put it. We're going to plug it right into each other, right there. Get a little closer. Okay, there's it right there. It's going to jump to the next one. There we go. All night long. You can add effects. You can make them shake. Let's go ahead and we're going to delete this. Get the garbage can. This time, instead of having effects none, we're going to select. We'll select shaking. We're going to select it. Overlay text. We're going to drag it right over to here. We're going to double click it. When it gets to this point, it should shake. There it is. So now we know how to put text across our MP3 files. We also know how to do videos across our MP3 files. And one of the questions is can you do both? You absolutely can. So let's go ahead and do that right now. We have our text files right there. And let's go. I'm going to shorten these. Make this one just a little bit longer. Back to our video overlay. We're going to select this one. We'll select this one. Okay, just those two will be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our selection. Select right through here. And we're going to click this time overlay video. Then we're going to make another selection through here. Select our other one. Overlay video. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll play this again. Select it from right here. And Let's Party is on there. Like I said, it's not going to flash when you actually do it. And then there's our overlay. And then when it comes up to here, it's going to change videos. It's not going to have a video drop out like that. This is just a preview window, and so sometimes you'll get dropouts like that. It's just because it's the preview and it's trying to render that in real time. So let's go ahead and save this. linked video, save, close it out. Oils. Okay, we're going to drag it in here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to play it. Okay, there's our video. There's where it says Let's Party. There's our shake. And there's our video change. So that's how you can go ahead and you can add both the videos and text overlay. So another question I got is, does it only work for adding stuff to MP3 files? And the answer is no. Let's go ahead and we're going to go, this is we're going to click on video editor. This is already a video. You can see here is our audio up here, and then here's our video. This is a Beyonce video. So you can add overlay stuff if you want to. So let's go ahead and overlay some text. We're going to put Beyonce. I think I spelled that wrong. Yep. Beyonce. We'll change it. Fancy. Change the color. Make it float up. Okay, then we're going to select where we're going to go right here. Nice and short. We're going to click overlay text. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead right here. Here's our video is playing. It's going to hit that part. You can see now it says Beyonce, and it scrolls up. And for some of these effects, like this one, for like the float up, you can change the length of how long it takes to float up from the length of your selection here. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this, and you can see it's going to run from length from here to here. If I shortened it, it would go faster. If I made this longer, it would take longer. So, but being it's a video, can you overlay video on top of it? Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to select the video. So right here, and this can be good too, like especially if you have like a spot where maybe there's something that it's kind of risque, but you still want to be able to play video, say like in a place where it's maybe there's a younger crowd, maybe it could be a wedding, could be a school dance, whatever. So you can go ahead and select it. Like let's go ahead and select this right here. We're going to say that this part right here is pretty risque, so we're going to take it and we're going to overlay video. Then now this part right here, and we can move this if we want, if we don't have it just right, and resize it. So let's go ahead and play this. We're going to double click on it. Okay, there's our thing. It's going to, we've blocked out our thing, and it's back. Now that didn't work very well, only because the video we selected, but let's go ahead and we're going to delete this. Select our video overlay, click the delete button. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and select it more, so it's over here. I want more of this stuff here. You see back here it's just all black, and so it didn't give us much of an effect. So now I've got this part selected, so we're going to select this, overlay video. Now it's going to overlay that part instead of that black part that's in the beginning, so you can select which parts you want to overlay. So let's do that again. Okay, it goes in that video and then goes right back. So you can not only create, say edits of the audio where you're trying to bleep out curse words and things like that with the other editor, with the video editor, you can actually kind of cover up maybe a part that has got something that's inappropriate for some people, and then make a new editor. Now keep in mind, these do not replace the original video file. They do not replace the original MP3 file. Those files are still there. It just creates that extra little data file. So let's go ahead and we're going to click save here, and then I'm just going to click video edit save. So now when I go to that song, Superpower, I have right here, this is the original song, and then here's this one. It's got the edit. Click on it. The video, it's up in here. Jump around a little bit, we can find it. There we go. We have our edit on top of our video. So if you guys have any questions, or if you feel like I skipped over something, please put them down in the comments, and I'll try to clarify anything in any other videos. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you really liked it, share it with your friends, or better yet, subscribe. Until next time, my name is Echo Papa, and I will talk to you later.